time is fleeting. There's a lot of history at this school. So as the yearbook advisor for Zama Middle High School, I put together 5 yearbooks, and over the course of those 5 years, a lot of work came from students that I considered quality work. This isn't just a bottle of glue, this is Zama glue, 64 colors of Zama. Great work by the students, in my opinion. And I had an 8th grader. She got the front page photo for this particular edition and the back page photo for the same edition. There has never been a photographer in Stars and Stripes history that has gotten the lead front page and back page photograph in the same edition. It's one of my treasures right here. So the Wall of Awesomeness is a showcase of all the exemplar work from the kids over the 5 years that I was in the yearbook. To me, it's a work of art. Almost all of its original artwork developed by students. I'm really proud of the actual effort that the kids have put into creating these things. They've actually thrown themselves into their work. I'll get an email from them once in a while, and it just means the world to me. As I sit here at my desk, and I look over there at my pen board, I call that, a lot of the educational paraphernalia has to do with DoDEA, but I'm proud of my service to my country. Some of it mine, some of my father, and I'm reminded of, the history of my family. It gives me some meaning in my life because it's not just about me, it's about my heritage. I touch that and it takes me back. In 2011, 246, the ground started shaking, the building started shaking, we all evacuated. The stadium lights were swaying back and forth. I mean, I am amazed that they didn't snap. Teachers generally were considered essential personnel because there were some students here that could not go anywhere. We took care of those kids and continued to have classes, even though 75% of the school had already left and gone back to the States. I think that was probably some of the most enjoyable time I've ever had with kids, and yet it was, ironically, it was under some of the most dire circumstances. The best part is when those former students come back and they see that they're still enshrined on this wall. And my day is coming. You retire, you go home, and you leave Zama behind or wherever you're at. And all you have left are your memories. It's critical to be able to look at some of this stuff and say, yeah, that memory, it was about those kids. If you're here for these kids, because of the unique experiences they go through in their lifetime, you're here for the right reason. And I want to be able to take this stuff with me, and I want to have that constant connection, that physical connection to these kids and these memories.